Hello everyone, it's me Uncle John. Today I am going to read Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, Chapter 6, The Journey from Platform 9 and 3 quarters, page 101 to 103. They were quiet for a time, watching the fields and lanes flick past. Around 12:30, there was a great clattering outside in the corridor, Anna smiling. A dimpled woman slid back the door and said, "Anything off the cart, dear?" Harry, who hadn't had any breakfast, leapt to his feet, but Ron's ears went pink again, and he muttered that he would have brought sandwiches. Harry went out into the corridor. He had never had any money for candy with the Dursleys, and now that he had pockets rattling with gold and silver, he was ready to buy as many Mars bars as he could carry. But the woman didn't have Mars bars. What she did have were the birdie Butts every flavor beans, Jubal's best blowing gum, chocolate frogs, pumpkin pasties, cauldron cakes, licorice wands, and a number of other strange things Harry had never seen in his life. Not wanting to miss anything, he got some of everything and paid the woman 11 silver sickles and 7 bronze nuts. Ron stared at Harry, brought it all back in to the compartment and tipped it onto an empty seat. "Hungry, are you?" "Starving," said Harry, taking a large bite out of a pumpkin pastry. Ron had taken out a lumpy package and unwrapped it. There were 4 sandwiches inside. He pulled one of them apart and said, "She always forgets. I don't like corned beef." "Swap you for one of these," said Harry, holding up a pasty. "Go on, you don't want this. It's all dry," said Ron. "She hasn't got much time," he added quickly. "You know, with five of us. Go on." "Have a pastry," said Harry, who had never had anything to share before, or indeed anyone to share it with. It was a nice feeling, sitting there with Ron, eating their way through all Harry's pastries, cakes and candies. The sandwiches lay forgotten. "What are these?" Harry asked Ron, holding up a pack of chocolate frogs. "They are not really frogs, are they?" He was starting to feel that nothing would surprise him. "No," said Ron. "But see what the card is. I'm missing Agrippa's." "What?" "Oh, of course you'd know. Chocolate frogs have cards inside them, and to collect. Famous witches and wizards. I've got 500, but I haven't got Agrippa or Ptolemy." Harry unwrapped his chocolate frog and picked up the card. It showed a man's face. He wore half-moon glasses, had a long crooked nose, and flowing silver hair. The beard and mustache. Underneath the picture was the name Albus Dumbledore. "So this is Dumbledore," said Harry. "Don't tell me you had never heard of Dumbledore," said Ron. "Can I have a frog? I might get Agrippa. Thanks." Harry turned over his card and read, "Albus Dumbledore, currently headmaster of Hogwarts. Considered by many the greatest wizard of modern time. Dumbledore is particularly famous for his defeat of the Dark Wizard, the Grindelwald in 1945, for the discovery of the 12 use of dragon blood and his work on alchemy with his partner, Nicholas Flamel. Professor Dumbledore enjoys chamber music and 10-pin bowling." Harry turned the card back over and saw, to his astonishment, that Dumbledore's face had disappeared. "He's gone." "Well, you can't expect him to hang around all day," said Ron. "He'll be back." "No, I've got Morgana again, and I've got 6 of her. Do you want it? You can start collecting." Warren's eyes strayed to the pile of chocolate frogs, waiting to be unwrapped. "Help yourself," said Harry. "But in the Muggle world, people just stay put in photos." "Do they? What? They don't move at all?" Ron sounded amazed. "Weird." Harry stared as Dumbledore sidled back into the picture on his card and gave him a small smile. Ron was more interested in eating the frogs than looking at the famous witches and wizards' cars, but Harry couldn't keep his eyes off them. Soon he had not only Dumbledore and Morgana, but the hand gesture of Woodcroft, Elberic Gronion, Sirs, the Paracelsus, and Merlin. He finally tore his eyes away from the Druidess Siodna, who was just scratching her nose to open a bag of the Bertie Bart's every flavor beans. You want to be careful with those. Ron warned Harry. When they say every flavor, they mean every flavor. You get all the ordinary ones like chocolate and peppermint and the marmalade. But then you can get spinach and liver and tripe. The end.